Hi, this is Daniel Vizcaya, founder and CEO of Bilinguals.com, Latin America's largest website for remote bilingual jobs. And in this video, I'm going to show you the top 15 cities for bilinguals in Mexico. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, use the comment section, and share this with anybody who's looking for a job. Now, besides Bilinguals.com, I also run an agency that helps companies establish call center operations in Mexico. So I have a broad perspective of the market in the country. This list was based entirely on my opinion. I try to keep it neutral and pragmatic as possible, but I'm well aware that I might be mistaken. So if you disagree with my list, please let me know in the comment section in a polite, civil, and educated manner, and I'll be more than happy to discuss it with you. With that being said, let's get started. Number 15, we have Mérida. This metro area of 1.2 million residents is the largest city in the whole Yucatan Peninsula. The BPL call center market has grown a lot over the last 5 years, as many companies from Cancun are relocating to Mérida due to the fact that Cancun has gotten way too expensive and way too competitive. Salaries in Mérida tend to be lower than Cancun, but so is the cost of living. If you're an English speaker in Mérida, you will have several options to choose from for employment. Number 14, we have Durango. This city of 800,000 residents in northern Mexico has attracted some of the biggest players in the BPL call center industry in Mexico. Salaries tend to be at par with most of the country. However, the cost of living is a bit lower. If you live in Durango and you speak English, you will have several decent options to choose from for employment. Number 13, we have Puebla. Puebla is Mexico's fourth largest metro area with 3.2 million residents. There are a significant amount of opportunities for English speakers in this city. I rank it this low on the list because for a city of its size, I feel like there should be a lot more opportunities. Salaries tend to be lower than most of the country, but so is the cost of living. Number 12, we have Los Cabos. Los Cabos are Mexico's most luxurious beach destination. Many upper-class Americans come to Los Cabos every year. There are lots of opportunities for English speakers to make a lot of money selling vacation packages or timeshare. Most of the jobs here are commission-based, and the cost of living in Los Cabos tend to be a lot higher than most of the country. I rank it this low because it's still a small market. Number 5, we have Puerto Vallarta. Each year, many middle-class Americans and Canadians come to Puerto Vallarta, thus creating a lot of job opportunities for English speakers. Most of the jobs available are in the timeshare industry or selling vacation packages. Most of the jobs here are commission-based. The cost of living in Puerto Vallarta is significantly lower than that of Los Cabos. However, I rank Puerto Vallarta higher than Los Cabos because it's a bigger market. Number 10, we have Mexicali. This city of 1.1 million residents is the capital of the border state of Baja California, and it has seen a lot of growth in the call center VPO industry in recent years, as many companies are establishing operations in the city, escaping Tijuana, which is a lot more expensive and a lot more competitive. Salaries in Mexicali tend to be at par with most of the country. However, they're significantly lower than that of Tijuana, but so is the cost of living. Number 9, we have Querétaro. This city in southern Mexico, 1.1 million residents. It's a powerhouse in the call center industry. There are many job opportunities in the call center BPO industry. Salaries tend to be at par with most of the country, and so is the cost of living. I don't rank Querétaro any higher because most of the call center industry is focused on the Spanish-speaking market. Number 8, we have Hermosillo. This city, 1 million residents in northwestern Mexico, has been attracting investment in the call center BPO industry since the early 2000s. Overall, a smaller market than Querétaro. However, the big difference is that Hermosillo is 95% focused on the English-speaking market. Some of the big players in the BPO industry have established operations in Hermosillo. As well, some local companies have initiated operations. The cost of living is at par with most of Mexico. Salaries tend to be at par also with most of Mexico. If you're an English speaker and if you're in Hermosillo, you shouldn't have any problems finding employment. Number 7, we have Ciudad Juárez. This border city of 1.6 million residents was one of the first cities in Mexico to receive investment in the BPL call center industry in the late 1990s. There are about 5 big players in the city, employing more than 1,000 people each company. Salaries tend to be at par with most of the country. However, the cost of living is a bit higher than the rest of the country. There are many job opportunities for bilinguals in Ciudad Juárez. I do not rank this city any higher due to the fact that it hasn't seen many changes over the last 5 years. Very few companies have established new operations in the city, and I haven't seen as many startups as in other cities in Mexico. Number 6, we have Chihuahua. This city of 1 million residents in the heart of Mexico's cowboy country has seen tremendous growth over the last 5 years, as many foreign companies and even local startups have started operations in the city. All this competition has created a lot of benefits for the local bilinguals, as there are more employment options and also their salaries have gone up tremendously. The cost of living is a bit higher than most of the country. Chihuahua, along with Hermosillo, Mexicali, and Querétaro, are expected to grow a lot next year in the year 2021 in the BPL call center industry, as many companies are trying to move their operations from more expensive and competitive markets such as Monterrey, Tijuana, or Guadalajara. Number 5, we have Guadalajara, known as Mexico's Silicon Valley. Guadalajara is home to 5.3 million residents in its whole metropolitan area. A lot of BPO and call center companies have established operations in the city, thus creating a lot of opportunities for English speakers. Salaries tend to be at par with most of the country. The cost of living tends to be a bit lower than other large metropolitan areas such as Monterrey or Tijuana. Number 4, we have Mexico City, the heart of the Aztec world. It's home to 20 million residents. It is also one of the biggest markets for the BPL call center industry, despite the fact that having about 50% of its industry focus in Spanish-speaking market, still offers a lot of opportunities for the English speakers. Salaries tend to be at par with most of the country. Cost of living tends to be lower than most of the country, especially when compared to the north. Pollution and long commute times tend to be the biggest deterrents for people to relocate to Mexico City. Number 3, we have Monterrey, Mexico's business capital. It's home to over 5 million residents in its metropolitan area. It offers tons of opportunities for English speakers. Salaries tend to be some of the highest in the country. Just keep in mind that the cost of living is also one of the highest. Number 2, we have Cancun, Mexico's fastest growing city. It is also Mexico's biggest tourist destination. Each year, many Americans and Canadians flock Cancun's beaches. There are many opportunities for English speakers. You can sell vacation packages, you can sell tours, you can sell timeshare. There are many options for you to make a lot of money. Just keep in mind that in Cancun, most of the jobs are commission based and the cost of living is significantly higher than most of the country. There's also the opportunity, also each year, a lot of Brazilian tourists come to Cancun. So there's another opportunity for you to make a lot of money if you speak Portuguese or if you're willing to learn Portuguese. And number 1, we have Tijuana, this city of 2 million residents right on the border with California. It's Mexico's mecca for the call center industry. Call centers are all over the city in Tijuana, from big players to small offices with 5 or 6 agents. It's like Disneyland for call center hoppers. Also, Tijuana has the highest salaries for English speakers in the country. Call center salaries in TJ average 3,500 pesos per week net. That means after taxes, which is significantly higher than most of the country. Also, the cost of living in Tijuana, it's one of the highest in Mexico. That's all for this video. Don't forget to visit my website, trabajosbilingues.com, if you're looking for a job in Latin America. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with anybody who is looking for a job. See you on the next one.